Hey, you! You're listening to the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed because you're an untouchable success. To support us and gain access to great exclusive shows like our brand new Supernatural watch-along Himboos, head over to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. You'll also get your lucky little mitts on hundreds of episodes of our other exclusive shows like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Star Trek The Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, and the complete series of Fox Mulder is a Maniac. We do movie nights, game streaming, regular mini-series and surprise shows, and you can even commission your own podcast about anything you want, within reason. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by heading to patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed. Probably don't need help with that word.
Come on, you woolly bastard! Come on!
Getting awful squatchy.
Getting real squatchy up in these parts, Chief.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Tom. I'm
Hi,
talking to you.
Dave.
I'm not talking to them. How are you?
I'm doing fine, Chief. How are you doing?
I'm good, Chief.
Yeah, now you say it back to me, so it becomes really confusing as to whose catchphrase it is.
Yeah. Welcome, folks, to a brand new and our second to last
Man.
Sasquatch.
Our penultimate squatch.
It's been a long road.
It has been a long shaggy
squatchy road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squatchy. A big footy road.
Yep. Big thanks to our producer, Bob Grenville.
Thank you.
This has been a lot of fun. So yeah, thank you, Bob. It's an interesting genre to explore because I've never really thought about Bigfoot movies.
Yeah, just as a whole. I've watched Bigfoot movies within other genres, comedies or horror movies. I've seen a few Bigfoot horror movies. I've seen a few comedies with squatches. Even, the beloved Harry and the Hendersons, which is a movie I saw a lot as a little kid, weirdly.
Which we'll be talking about soon.
I know!
Enough.
Spoilers.
But
I hadn't really considered the Sasquatch genre as its own sort of genre. Containing multitudes within itself.
It's mostly indies.
Yeah.
But sometimes they're quirky indie comedies. Sometimes they're
it's the
lesbian
spirit of
psychosexual
Squatch, honestly.
Yeah.
It attracts all these weirdos with barely enough money to bring their their inner song about Bigfoot to life.
And then it attracts people who made 2018's Big Legend.
Yes. Yeah.
This is, I think, I looked into the filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
The most relatable. Remember we did the one about that was clearly the guy who loved Sasquatch, the Bigfoot trap, where it was this is God's not dead for Bigfoot.
Yeah.
This one is written directed by Justin Lee,
mm-hmm.
and Justin Lee is just I make monsters movies very fast. He's already made 10 movies since he's made this one. He's made...
Where is Big Legend 2?
Well, they tease something at the end.
We demand it.
It's called, what is it called? It's
the Monster Chronicles or something.
Yeah, the Monster Chronicles.
There's a fucking Lance Henriksen shows up in a wheelchair at the end of this to recruit him into the Avengers initiative of Bigfoots.
That's absolutely what happens.
It's the most incredible movie I've ever seen.
I know what happened. I mean, Lance Henriksen's 80.
Yeah.
But he was probably there for a day.
Yeah, they paid enough. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
No, they're at a hospital. He sees a wheelchair in the hallway and goes, I'm going to sit in this. Mm-hmm. And they're like, all right, for the scene. And he's like, yeah. And they're like, all right.
It's one scene in one room.
And this director has made a lot of these. He made a movie called Hunting Games, which features Bruce Dern and Danny Trejo's on the cover. And I guarantee they're both in the movie for what? 30 seconds, a minute.
One scene. This movie has Lance Henriksen and Adrienne Barbeau in it.
Yes, for
the same amount of time each.
He's made a movie called Maneater, which is a shark movie.
They're basically extended cameos.
Yes.
He got them via the app Cameo.
Yes. Okay, hold on. Tom, Do you want to guess how many movies he's made since 2018, since Big Legend?
Well, you said 10. Is it more than 10?
I was guessing.
Oh. 16. That's going to be my guess.
14. You were close.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. What a fucking hero. He's got 4 on the way.
Oh, boy. When is he going to make part 2 to this? We were promised.
I looked it up. I literally was like,
so did
shit.
I. As soon as it ended, I went to saw, is there part 2? Because I'm going to watch it right now. I don't care that I don't need to for this podcast.
Yeah. I don't see it.
I was going to watch it of my own free will.
Yeah. He made a movie called Hellblazer, a Tubi original with Tony Todd.
Now we're talking. Yeah.
Yeah, in 2022.
That's a Marvel Comics character.
Yeah. God damn. Yeah, it's all to say this guy is... What'd you think of Big Legend? So we haven't even described what it is. It's The Edge, but with big feet, more or less.
Well, kind of. I wish it was The Edge with big feet.
It's very much, he wants it to be Jaws with Bigfoot, because he even does like a Jaws line.
Oh, you're right, he does.
Yeah. It's a guy going out who I called Barely Cooper, because he looks like Bradley Cooper a little bit.
Oh,
it's a guy...
He kind of looks like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just a real boring guy with a beard and a face.
Yeah.
Like a real boring guy with a face. You can picture
a face
him.
guy.
Yeah, you know.
It's a guy whose girlfriend gets kidnapped by Bigfoot, and he spends a year in the hospital.
I fear it may be worse than a kidnapping.
I know, because she gets dragged away in the tent.
Mm-hmm.
And then a year passes, and he's like, "She's still alive. I'm going to go get her." And I'm like,
"They haven't found her body. You said survivor's guilt. That implies somebody's dead. They never found her body." And instead, he finds the engagement ring he gave to her, like in a bubbling cauldron of bones.
And to his credit, he's like, "I think she might be dead."
I think it's time for me to move on now. Yes, I've closed that chapter in my life. I'm confident. I'm content to move on now.
Yeah. Yeah, the opening sequence is this guy and his girlfriend on the shitty camping trip, and I was like, they're going to get big-feeted so hard.
Boy, they get footed.
They're like taking pictures, they're cuddling by the waterfall. She's like, it's the perfect day.
Filming in piss. A lot of piss filming.
Yep.
A lot of piss
play. He proposes to her. Yeah. He says they're totally off the grid, and he's also like, of course it's safe. And I'm like, I don't think those two things are compatible.
No, those two things can't be in the same sentence.
When
we first meet them, like, he's like, it stays on him for a long, like, she gets out of the car and walks off, and then he's like, leering at this engagement ring, like he's going to murder her.
Yes.
Like he's going to murder her to propose to his real girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's like, finally, I'll be free.
I
have written down that these woods have X-Files face.
Yes,
like
they do. We'll get into that later, but
this couple has X-Files face.
Yes, this is real cold open of the X-Files energy.
The movie's shot like a TV show too, like a TV episode. Very much.
Yeah,
like it felt like that to me.
That was what I was going to say. Is that it's not a good movie. It's not a incompetent movie. It's competently shot, and in fact, I think it looks good in terms of like it kind of breaks down to a survival film at times.
Yeah.
And I was like, it does look genuinely hellish.
This would have been a serviceable episode of Supernatural. Like if the boys were fighting a Squatch, this is the level of quality I would expect for a mid run, like season 5 episode of Supernatural about a Squatch. Like it looks about on that level. Yeah. The Squatch doesn't look bad. Like they knew, like you were saying, sorry, just real quick, just to finish the thought. We've mentioned this with previous Squatches too. Like they knew to film and light the Squatch in a certain way was the most important thing.
Yeah.
Like the costume is only going to look so good. So let's only show it minimally and from this angles and with this lighting. And they managed to pull a lot of stuff off that looked a lot better, like a car flipping, him getting like lifted upside down and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I ultimately I'm like, There's worse directors. The TV is spot on, where I'm just like, yeah, this guy could
Feels
do
like a
some
TV
solid
guy,
episodes
yeah.
of TV.
It doesn't feel like a movie, really, but it feels like it felt like a decent episode of TV that was a little long.
Yeah. And it's sort of like, the acting's not perfect.
No,
but like,
particularly the lead guy is not great.
Yeah.
His
but
friend's
it's all
okay.
kinda
His
like-
maniac friend.
Yeah, he's fun. His
Keeps
weird
calling him
woods
Chief.
friend. Chief. His Quint.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I want to describe his campsite in detail when we get to it.
Yes. Okay, so Bigfoot steals his chick in that
He does.
he tricks him out to go out and look because he's like, oh, it's a bear. He brings this huge gun out there. And then Bigfoot just grabs their tent, and is just like, yoink, and runs with it.
Yep.
Cut to him in a hospital.
Like the
and
Grinch
I'm
scooping
like,
up everybody's presents. He just
Yes.
grabs her and everything in the tent.
Whee!
In
It's
one
that.
yoink. Yeah, in one yoink. The power
In the
move.
hospital, it's like it is a year later, right?
It says 12 months later.
And the doctor, and I want to know what happened because I'm like, okay, the cops have determined like he didn't kill her.
Apparently, I have
first-
that written down. Like he is, like he's definitely like the cops are watching him forever now, right? Like he's number one suspect.
Right.
They went
Well,
camping together and she never came back, and now he's telling everybody Bigfoot took her. Like he went out to that campsite with this revolver, which is not an unusual thing to bring camping, but in this context, it's suspicious.
Yes. And well, this is the thing. The moment they cut him in a hospital, I was like, oh, they think he did it.
Yeah.
Like I just assumed like, okay, this is like post-trial or investigation. And he like got, a good lawyer. And now he's in a mental institution or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then
he
they talk
he
about,
pleaded out. That's why he's in the mental institution.
yeah. But then it's only a year and he's having his exit interview basically where he's like, it's definitely a bear. I know what it is. And then like she stamps the thing and he's like, I'm still crazy, by the way. Like he's like, by the way, this is the survivor's guilt thing. Where he's
He's like,
she's still alive.
She's not dead. And then he fucking jumps out the window.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The
like
nurse
on
looks
paper.
weirdly-
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, the nurse looks like weirdly chilled by it.
Yeah,
And
it was a weird reaction that she had. She's like, oh, I don't know.
Well, the
about
movie
that.
ends with a nurse seemingly part of the Avengers.
I think she's
initiative?
I think she's like a Black Widow. I think she's like a Natasha.
Yeah.
But what the fuck was I
yeah,
thinking about?
It's the year later, him in the mental institution.
Oh
his
right, yeah.
girlfriend's
Like
still
on
alive.
paper, it's no different from the I can't remember her name, but Gabby Patero, I think it was that young couple that went out camping, and he just like came back without her, and was like,
he's
"Oh no,
oh no!"
yeah." It's like, what do you mean you don't know where she is?
Yeah, there's no way they don't have like a shorthand for this tactic
Yeah,
of like guys bringing people into the woods and then coming out like bear.
yeah. I don't know
And
what
they're
happened
like,
to her,
"All
man.
right."
It's like, huh.
But I think they say later that the cops went to the campsite, so that implies that the cops did indeed go like, all right, put him in handcuffs. We're going to go out there and look.
Yeah.
And they found what they clearly determined to be like, oh, this is an animal mauling. Because I'm sure that also happens, right? Like, that happens plenty of times, I'm sure, where it's like, no, it actually was,
That was
an animal.
The dingo ate my baby thing.
Yeah.
Infamously, like that couple got, they were like they killed their baby. Clearly, it was like, no, it was actually a dingo.
It was a dingo.
It really
Dingoes
was.
can eat babies.
Like they
yeah.
do that sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that. It's like, okay. That's why I can imagine a cop kind of like, I'm sure there's some procedure where they're like, okay, look for this, and this. Like let's figure this out.
Look for these signs, yeah.
Yeah.
Bedwetting, animal torture, and
Yeah. So like
claiming Bigfoot took her.
it's just funny because it's like clearly the cops determined an animal took her. And so
Yeah, luckily for him.
yeah, and he's like, it's Bigfoot, which is weird. I'm going to jump ahead a little bit because later when he meets the other guy and he's like, Bigfoot's out here, the guy keeps saying, our main character, he's like, I don't have time for fairy tales. And that really threw me off.
It was
because
confounding.
I was like, wait,
It was like, but
weren't you
Yeah, sorry. Go. Yeah.
No,
sorry.
he goes to the woods to fight Bigfoot.
Right.
But then when he's
And
there,
he's
the guy's like,
he's resisting the rational explanation. That was the whole thing.
Right. So it was really confusing, and it resonates to this, where it's like, so what does he think happened to his fucking
What
girlfriend?
does he think he's hunting?
Yeah.
If not Bigfoot, what does he think he's looking for?
Right, because they never say it in the hospital. It's like he has to say it was a bear attack.
It was a bear attack.
And they're like, good. And I'm like,
Well, she
"But
says,
what did
and you
he-"
believe that fully? You accept that fully, is what she says
Right.
to him?
And I'm just like, what was the thing that he would like? Was he just saying like, I don't know what it was? Because like,
He thought it was Taz from Tasmania.
yeah, because also here's the thing, in that opening sequence, he doesn't see Bigfoot.
Mm-mm.
So
Doesn't see
why wouldn't he think it's a bear attack?
He has no reason to think it's not a bear. Like, there's
Right.
nothing to suggest Bigfoot. He doesn't have Bigfoot on the brain. There's no signs, like, saying Bigfoot territory. There's no, like, yokels or locals or local yokels that tell him, you gotta
Right.
be careful to squash it, yeah.
So
Nothing. You
I
would
don't know
just
about
say,
you.
man, I guess a bear got my fiance. What are the odds? Bad
right,
luck me.
yeah, that's the thing, is like off camera, it's implied that he thinks it's Bigfoot, but he never says it's Bigfoot.
Right.
And then when he gets into the woods, he's like, Bigfoot's mumbo jumbo. And it's like, I don't know what he thinks happened at the start of this movie.
Yeah, I think we know there's a Bigfoot,
Right.
but he has no reason to suspect that unless he already thought about Bigfoot.
So what
Like
is
he
just
already
like,
subscribed to Bigfoot's magazine.
Right. And if he's just like, something got my girlfriend, and everybody's like, it's a bear, and he goes, no, I don't think it's a bear. That's not enough to put someone in a mental institution
No.
and like be like, so we're agreed it's a bear. So I just don't know what happened. Anyway.
He must have said something really nuts. Like time
Yeah.
travelers.
Yes.
Or he
Something.
pleaded out, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah. So he goes,
12
he gets
months in a
out.
psychiatric facility.
Yeah.
Tell us where
He-
she's buried. Take us to the fucking bone cauldron.
He's like, no, it's not, I'm not going to say it's a bear for some reason, but it also wasn't me. Yeah, he's going to have to, I guess it's good that there's Nick Fury at the end, because otherwise, yeah, he's going to have to answer some more questions.
He'd be in real big trouble.
So he goes to his mom.
Real quick, before
Oh, yeah.
in the abduction scene, like when he goes out to investigate the strange noise, he builds like a little perimeter of bells.
Yeah, he does.
He's way too casual about the possibility of it being a bear too. I just wanted to point out.
Yeah.
And he's like, well,
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
it's a bear. And then he lays back down to go to sleep. It's like, what the
He goes
fuck are
back
you?
to sleep.
What? That's not
I
a
wrote
thing you
that
roll
down.
over. That's not the cat wants in.
He keeps saying like, it's fine, I'll protect you. It's a bear. Good night. And you're just like, fucking, and she has to be like, honey, fucking what?
What? What do you mean?
And then he's like, all right, let me bring the gun out.
Yep. And he goes out and looks. But when he goes out to investigate, he brought like the worst flashlight. Did you know? Like he brought like one of those little plumbers. Like he brought like a flashlight for reading porn in the dark. Like not
Yes.
for searching, not for investigating strange noises.
This is a larger note I have about this guy, is that he is very unprepared to do
He sucks
anything
at
he's
everything.
doing.
He finishes his. This is jumping ahead a tiny bit, but he finishes his canteen within an hour.
He goes into the woods to find Bigfoot and drains his small bottle of water. Yeah, immediately. And I was like,
Almost
that's all you
immediately.
brought?
Yes. And
This
he's out there for
dipshit.
days.
Yes.
Oh man.
He also doesn't camp. The first night
Nope.
he goes back to his truck or his car
His
and
Jeep
sleeps in his
Cherokee.
car. Yeah. And it was like, oh, God.
His
what
clearly
are you
purchased at
doing?
auction Jeep Cherokee.
Yeah.
Did you notice the
Like,
rear
you're not
window
gonna-
is held up by tape? That's before the log comes flying through the window.
That's amazing.
Like they bought this car to smash it. So, but
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
sorry, Dave, I interrupted you.
No, it's fine. So he goes to his mother after the hospital. This threw me off. So his mother, Adrienne Barbeau,
Yes.
and I thought what was going to happen here, she's like, oh, honey, you got to get past this. No.
No, she doesn't.
His mother's like, you need to go out there and you need to find Bigfoot right now, son.
She tells him
You
to
need-
shut the fuck up and go kill Bigfoot for
Yeah.
revenge.
You can't heal, son. There's no healing here. You need to go out there.
You
got to pick at that scab, son.
Yeah, bite that thing off. I have written down, stop being a bitch about it and kill Bigfoot, asshole.
Yes.
That's what his mom, Adrienne Barbeau, tells him.
It felt like his mom had a great year without him and was like, oh, if he could just go away. Oh, I took out this insurance thing.
He could only get
with
more
him.
deranged, yeah. I've been banging dudes.
Yeah. And she says, you're so good at finding stuff. Remember that time that during Easter where you got all the Easter eggs and that wasn't enough. You became obsessed with finding the Easter rabbit.
He interrogated us about the Easter bunny.
So your dad had to go get a bunny, brought it home, and then you demanded you watch the bunny hide the eggs. And I was like, oh, man. Well, this kid.
He should have smothered this kid.
Yeah, what a childhood.
He shouldn't have been allowed to grow up.
So he checks his pictures and he finds Bigfoot.
Right, it's just dead ass a picture of Bigfoot. Like, it's not like he's not hidden in the background. It's not like he's blended in or anything. It is just like he's posed for this picture.
Yes, it looks like Bigfoot was walking, saw the camera and like froze.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit. And then he took the picture and was like, shit.
I guess
walking.
you got me. Yeah. Like, it's more revealing than the famous Bigfoot picture. I forget the footage.
Remember, when he gets into the woods, he still doesn't think it's Bigfoot.
No.
And I'm like, why?
What do you think you're looking
hunting?
At then?
Yeah, a hairy guy? Did you think it was just a hairy guy?
What did you think that was a picture of? This obvious monster.
Yeah. He locks and loads, tells no one where he's going.
Nope.
Tells no one about the picture of Bigfoot he has. And he drives his Jeep Cherokee to the woods.
Sell the picture and buy a new Jeep Cherokee in her memory.
Yeah.
It's a valuable
and then
picture.
He does like a day trip into the woods. He couldn't have gotten far. Where he brings his tiny thing of water. He has to go to the river to refill it. Immediately, Bigfoot's stalking him.
Yeah. He's already on his ass.
Yeah.
As if to tell him you should have brought more. Maybe don't drink as fast.
Right.
Before he sets out, first of all, he's looking for Bigfoot at a place called Worm Flows, which is great.
Yeah.
But he circles. Did you happen to notice this? Like when he's looking on his map,
volcano.
Yeah, it's Mount St. Helens area. But he circles a massive search area. Like he circles this huge search area on his map and then draws a question mark in the middle of it. Now, I went and looked how to find the scale of this. So this map has 4-digit numbers in the grid, which if I looked this up correctly means that it's 1 kilometer per square.
Perfect.
So it's a 4x4 area of squares that he circled. That means it's a search area of 16 square kilometers or roughly 20 square miles.
He's just circling the state and
he
putting
just
a question mark.
20 square miles and put a backpack on and a single bottle of smart water and set off on his way. Like he's going to go take a letter to Santa Claus at the North Pole.
Right. And again, he gets maybe a mile out there and then it's a day trip. He goes back to his car that night.
Yeah.
So it was like, are you going to keep driving the car around? Like you need to go further.
He didn't even bring a power bar.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what he thought he was going to do. Because they don't seem to have food later in this.
No, he has to go fishing with like a piece of wood.
Yeah. And so it was like, what, are you just going to keep going back and forth? You know where he doesn't seem to go? The place he brought his girlfriend.
Yeah, he seems to be avoiding that spot.
Yes. And it's like, wouldn't that be the first place you go to find Bigfoot? So he just kind of goes out into the woods. It's like, oh, I'm out of water. Goes to the stream. Bigfoot circles him. I want to note Bigfoot's really close to him. And he is oblivious to it. He never sees Bigfoot.
I don't know what Bigfoot's up to.
Yeah. He's just watching. And then he goes back to his car and he's like, well, that's it for the day. Sleeps in his car. And that's when Bigfoot has followed him to his car and is like, hey, who are you? and just starts fucking up his car.
Yeah, he bashes the windshield in. He throws a log in through the back.
Yeah.
Rips the door off, and then he fires the gun at him, and Bigfoot scuttles off. And then within 30 seconds,
Yes.
this crazy dude's head appears right in front of his gun. He's like, "You having car trouble?"
Yeah,
Like,
and
you
then he's like,
almost
"Can you get
got
that?"
your fucking head blasted apart, dude.
And then he's like, "Get that gun out of my face." And I'm like, "Well, technically, you stuck your face in the gun."
Yeah, you stuck your face in the gun's face.
Did you think he was Bigfoot? Because,
Yes.
like, shapeshifted? Yeah.
It was so quick that I thought, I entertained the idea that perhaps this was a shape-shifting Sasquatch.
Yes. And I was so excited because it is like Sasquatch smashes the thing. He sticks the gun out, and then he sticks his head in, like, "Hey!" And then he's like, "What'd you see?" And he's like, "I don't know. Yeah,
It's-
something weird."
Yeah,
and it's like,
it's
no,
the
you
first
saw-
scream when Ghostface disappears and then Billy shows up in the window.
Yeah. Yes. And it's like
Look, that was you. That was you. You just took the costume off.
yeah, you had to have.
Yeah.
Or the alternative is that Bigfoot is still right over there.
Very close in the
Yeah.
immediate area.
Like he is seeing Bigfoot run away, unless Bigfoot teleports.
He might. Did we
So, yeah.
establish that? I don't think that's one of our facts. We'll get to that.
No.
but I don't think
yeah.
teleporting Bigfoot is the power he's displayed.
I know, and we're running out of movies. Shapeshifting, we have dealt with shapeshifting before a little bit,
That's true.
a werefoot, but I was like so excited when I thought, "Oh, this man is Bigfoot."
I thought we were about to be entering a whole new level of Sasquatch.
Yeah. No, it just turns out they did a bad job.
Yeah, they're just... It turns out it's just bad storytelling.
Yeah. They go to
It
his
doesn't
camp.
make sense that he would have been this close and not... Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I want to note, Bigfoot doesn't disable the Jeep. The Jeep can still run. Just throwing that out there now.
That's true. I was so surprised when he gets into it later. I was like, I
Yeah,
thought he
I was like-
trashed it.
Yeah,
Like, why
But
have
no,
you guys
he
been
doesn't-
dicking around in the woods for a week?
I know. But yeah,
Sorry.
Bigfoot doesn't fuck up the Jeep. So they go back to this guy's camp. I forget this character's name. Let me find out. It's
Eli,
Eli?
but they never say it in the movie, I don't think.
okay.
I had to look it up in the credits. Because in
And
my
what is
notes, it's
this-
just crazy guy.
Yes. What does his camp look like, Tom? I know you're
All
excited.
right, let's
about
see.
his
All
camp.
right. He when he finds this guy, he's like, all right, well, you looks like you need a beer. I need a beer. It's fucking dawn. It's daybreak. Let's go drink.
Yeah.
And he takes him to his camp, and it looks like he just set up a junkyard in the middle of the woods.
Yes.
Like, his camp is 2 oil drums, like 2 actual oil drums, a tarp tent, 3 propane tanks. One
So-
of them is half buried.
I don't know what your childhood was like, but I had a lot of on my
I've
parents'
had
property.
a lot of this, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of woods and a lot of like right outside. Like I would take a machete as a kid and I would chop little paths in like pricker bushes and woods,
Mm-hmm.
and I would find old junk and make little forts.
Right.
Of like, yeah, oh, here's an old bench, here's a barrel. That's what this looks like.
Yeah.
It looks like a child's fort.
3 wooden pallets, Dave.
Yeah.
A hatchet, an American flag, an upside down wheelbarrow, some big rig hubcaps. Yeah, it's the point. It's not a temporary settlement. It's not something you pack up and move.
No, it's a trash pile. that
Yeah,
he's
it's
living
just like
in.
he installed this. This is his Fraggle Rock.
This man, dare I say, doesn't have a home. This is his home.
This is his home. He's
Yeah,
wearing a
and
hat
he-
that says "Bite Me"
Yes.
with a fishing lure on it, and he has a flask that says "Happy Alcoholism" in Christmas font.
Yes.
He's perfect.
Yes. He's a perfect man. I love him.
Mhm.
Like okay, so I've thought about this a lot. If I were ever like on the run or just like if I busted out in life,
Mhm.
he's doing what I would do. Like that was always my backup plan is like,
Just
I'm just
live in
going to
the
go to the woods. The difference is I would choose a warmer climate.
Yeah, it's bone cold, like Pacific
Yeah.
Northwest.
But yeah, I would live like Jason Voorhees. I
Yeah.
would just be like, yeah, I'm going to live in the
Little
woods.
piss
eat
shanty.
berries.
Somebody
Yeah.
finds my toilet, they're like, is he using this? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Either way, you should not drink out of that.
No. Yeah, so he's living like that. He's living like someone who perhaps murdered people and needs to hide out.
Yeah.
Because he's in a part of, he says like, no one comes up here. He's like, our main guy starts getting like really, he's like interrogating him.
Really hostile,
and
which
he's like-
understandably you would suspect this dude of having murdered your fiance.
Yes. And he's like, what are you doing up here? And he's like, it's not hunting season. The guy's like, well, I'm not exactly legal up here. It's private property also. And they go, yeah, what's Cylon Incorporated? And I got so excited because it was like, oh, are they making Big Feet
It's
up
the
here?
fucking umbrella corp for Big Feet.
I was so ready for them to stumble
too.
upon a factory.
A Bigfoot factory.
Yeah.
Just
Unfortunately,
churning them out.
this is setting up for the Monster Chronicles or whatever. This is all...
Yeah. Jackson Wells, I think was his name. Lance
Yeah.
Henriksen.
Yeah, they're doing yeah. They're doing something.
Yeah.
They're
They're doing a thing. They're doing a mummy. They're doing a dark universe.
Yeah, I appreciate how it was like, oh, Dark Universe, that instinct resonates all the way to like shitty monster movies.
Yeah.
Indie monster.
This is the correct way, though. This is what I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
Because the Tom Cruise mummy was just big and loud and stupid.
No, this is great.
Well, big and
They
loud,
need to
boring,
make
rather.
this.
Boring. It was
Yeah.
not the correct amount of stupid.
They got to make it. Lance Hendrickson is, again, he's in his 80s. They got to make it fast here.
It can't
They gotta
be,
bang
it
this
can't
out.
cost that much.
No.
Let him sit in that chair. Just decorate the set around him.
Yeah.
He didn't have to
It'll be
move.
fine.
Ian Holm that shit.
Yeah.
You can The Hobbit him in there.
I just realized, did they do the wheelchair because they were like, Nick Fury has an eye patch? And they were like, he needs something. He needs a thing.
It might just be that Lance is quite old. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it might also be that he's
And
just
he
like,
was just
I
like,
don't
"This,
wanna
I don't want to
fucking get up
move.
this."
Like, I don't want to have
Yeah.
to like walk."
So, Cylon Incorporated, the two guys with guns, very suspicious, and then our guy, what's his face, is
Tyler.
like, "Come, let me show you something."
Oh, Eli's the crazy guy. Our main guy is
Eli.
Tyler.
Tyler. So he brings him to this tree with a skull on it. He's like, the Chinook people put these up 100 years ago.
Hundreds. They
Hundreds.
have the nerve to tell us that thing's been hanging there for centuries.
Yeah, that was my question. I was like, how old are trees? That tree's like less than it's like maybe a little more than a foot wide, and the skull is like 6 feet up. And I was just like, they're like hundreds of years ago. And I'm like, so when it was a sapling? Like,
should have picked a bigger tree, fellas.
yeah. I feel like the
Also,
tree math doesn't add up.
A trinket that looks slightly older.
Yeah.
Those bones are quite white. for
Here's what
being
you do.
hanging in the elements
Here's what you do,
for hundreds
folks.
of years.
I know this will take a little more work. Find a rock and carve something in the rock and say that it was carved hundreds of years ago. I'll believe you a little more. Like, not that
Or
much
don't. Or don't. Say, fuck it. Leave the price tag on. I don't care.
more. And this is where the guy's like, it's a perimeter. It's to keep something in or out. And he's like, who? And he goes, the big man. And that's where our main character goes, I don't believe in fairy tales. And that threw me into a spiral.
Yeah,
'Cause
that
then
really
I was like, wait.
that really took the rug out from under me.
It's really confusing because he never answers the question what he thinks is happening.
There's another moment around here where Tyler goes like, you notice something? I think we're safe. Listen, the birds are chirping again. The nature's letting us know that it's all right again. And then Eli's like, I'm detecting some military in your... That's a hell of an observation. Jesus, a hell of an observation. Like, he's really effusive with his praise here. He's
He
like, I'm
is.
detecting some military in that background. And Tyler's like, yeah, 12 years, Army Ranger. And I was like, oh, okay, all right. And then Tyler's like, you? No.
Yeah.
I watched MASH a lot, but no, I'm just a normal civilian. And then they just keep walking.
Yeah.
So, like, what the hell are we talking about? Like, if that's just an outdoor thing, why wouldn't he just assume that Tyler's an outdoorsman? Because he found him out in the middle of the fucking woods? Like, why would you be like, that's a military observation?
I think
If having no military background yourself, it was such a weird exchange.
I think the financier, someone was like, we're still a little unclear about Tyler and what he's capable
I was
of.
already clear that he was a military veteran at that point. Like,
Me
I
too.
think I think she mentions it. His fiance mentions it in the first little chunk there.
We
already knew this.
Here's the thing. They should have scrubbed that out, because you know what I don't believe? That this man was in the military, because he sucks.
He's very bad at everything.
Yeah. Just make him a banker. Like, just make him some guy. It would have been more believable.
Make him some asshole that takes his girlfriend camping with bears and ties up bells around like that's going to do anything.
Like an asshole.
Like a fucking jerk.
They go back to the camp and it's been snuffed out. The fire was snuffed out with a tree. Like a cigarette butt.
The tree got pile drived into it.
Yeah.
It's rad.
And then he hears... Okay. This is what my favorite part. Tyler hears a growl in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, I don't know what Tyler thinks he's going after. I don't know. He says it's all failure does.
No idea. He never articulates what he thinks he's chasing.
Right. But he hears the growl and he just beelines it like a dog who saw a squirrel into the woods as fast as he can until he trips, falls forward, and lands in a gore pit on his face.
In a bubbling gore pit.
This won't be the last time he runs through the woods and just eats shit.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps doing it.
A lot of this movie is Tyler stumbling into Bigfoot and then running away from Bigfoot.
Yes, I couldn't figure out what he thought he was doing.
Right.
Like he wanted to fight Bigfoot, but it's like a cat playing where he keeps like running up and then running away. There's
a scene coming up here in a second. Like, so he finds the official Bigfoot boneness, grossness.
Yeah.
The Bigfoot immediately throws a rock at them and just snaps Eli's leg in half.
Yeah, I need to stop because I laughed so hard. This felt like a Cannibal the Musical bit. This felt like Zucker Brothers because the shot is Eli standing there in the gore pit and then a boulder that was clearly thrown from 5 feet away.
Yeah.
Obviously fake boulder just goes whing into the shot.
This is exactly what it looks like. Picture somebody barely off screen lobbed a soccer ball at his leg. That is exactly what it looks like.
And then he goes down, and I was like,
he just goes down. Like that dude who gets his leg blasted off with a cannon in the beginning of Glory.
Yeah. And it's just like, where was Bigfoot there? They needed a shot where they were like looking out into the woods and then the boulder comes flying from the trees or something. But you don't have that. So it's like just clearly someone, a PA, or let's be honest, the director, threw the boulder.
Throwing the boulder, yeah.
From right off the camera. And it looks like Bigfoot must have been standing right there.
Right.
And just
Yeah, he has to be. They have to be able to see him.
Yes.
He's right there. He's 10 feet away from them.
It's so abrupt and funny.
It's the funniest. It's so out of nowhere. He's in the middle of saying something.
First. Yeah.
And it's just
yes,
my leg's broke. He throws his gun away.
Yes, and then they're like, "Oh god, and they he grabs them and they start running away. And it's so fast. I had to rewind it, and I was like, "Wait, what the fuck just happened?"
The montage of him dragging Eli through the woods is so fucking funny. It's just he's throwing this dude. He's keeps heaving him up and dropping him and dragging him and throwing him. And then they both tumble down a hillside. And then he's shoving him over a fucking log. He's just throwing this dude like a sack of laundry.
This is the story of a guy going into the woods to be like, revenge, and then just getting humiliated repeatedly by Bigfoot.
Right.
Humiliated.
Nowhere near as cool as he thought he was.
Yeah, because it's okay, then they just start running, and then cut to them cuddling by the fire together. I wrote cuddling.
Eli's got his head in his lap. Seriously.
Joke. I was waiting for Tyler to be like, "You're my girlfriend now."
Yeah.
Puts the ring on
Gives him the ring. He doesn't have the ring yet because he goes back for the ring.
Oh, right. But at some point they're by the fire at night, multiple fires, and Eli Tyler is sitting up and he has his legs kind of open and Eli is basically cuddling in his lap.
Yeah, he's laying his head in his lap.
Yeah, they're on the college quad and they've been dating for a week.
Mm-hmm.
That is I don't know how else to describe it. They're just cuddling.
Yeah.
It never comes up.
Tyler runs back for the ring before night falls. He fucking heaves Eli underneath this tree where they hid from the Nazgul. And then he runs back to the bone cauldron and he finds the ring and Bigfoot appears behind him. And like, it's a shot of him and you can see Bigfoot out of focus in the back and he clenches the ring in his fist and he's holding it up next to his face and he closes his eyes like with purpose. Cut to him running like a fucking scalded dog through the woods.
There's so much of this.
Like, I thought like I was about to be his fucking Billy standoff with the Predator. Right. Like, he clenches the ring in his fist. Like, he's like, right? Didn't you think the same thing? Like, say, oh, that was going to turn around and try to shoot Bigfoot. Like, this is time for the fight. He's going to try to fight Bigfoot now.
Here's the thing.
Vengeance.
He wanted, the director clearly was thinking about Jaws. And I kept thinking about Evil Dead, actually, where I was like, I do actually like the idea of this protagonist just getting demolished by Bigfoot over and over again.
That is kind of fun, yeah.
The problem is they couldn't figure out how to, because there's a point where he goes back and gets to the Jeep, and I was like, oh, go. Like, go, get in the drive. Come back with like cops.
You're safe.
And that's when he does Last Stand stuff, and it's unearned because it's the vibe is more like if Bruce Campbell in Evil Dead found a working car, he's not gonna go like, I need to face this. He's gonna go, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yes. That's all he wants to do.
Right. And it felt like the movie couldn't decide between the two.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, make it so that all he wants is to leave. Just make it so all he wants is to leave, and it's this guy just getting tortured by Bigfoot. Have scenes where Bigfoot's like laughing, like where you realize like, oh, Bigfoot's like a sadist, like he's doing this on purpose.
He's a real asshole, yeah.
Yeah, just make it fun and make it so that by the end, he barely makes it out and manages to kill Bigfoot in the process. But they were trying to kind of do that at the end, where it's like Brody is clearly like, yeah, if I could, I'd leave. You know, like it's that vibe at the end of Jaws where it's like he's killing the shark at that point because it's either that or be eaten. Yeah.
It's me or it.
But you can't do that and also have a working car.
Yeah.
In the movie, I thought. Anyway, days pass. And
they are in the woods for days.
And it starts snowing, and it's a montage of them just getting so fucked up and just trying to survive. Scream walking through the woods.
Waving guns around.
Yeah. It's so funny. Bigfoot hit this guy with a rock and then just sat back and watched it all just go wrong for them.
Yeah. It's like a snake. It just bites you and waits.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just miserable and cold. It's clear they shot it all on the same day, but they keep like cutting back to the fishing after multiple days. And it's just like, they look so cold and like, he's like wading in water and he's freezing. And it's like, yeah, Bigfoot just has to wait. And in fact, our hillbilly just goes, you know what? I'm just going to walk into the woods and die.
Yeah, he's like, you'd be better off if you leave me. He's like, I'm not going to leave you. All right, well, I'll take first watch tonight. And then just walks off and gets eaten by Bigfoot.
Yeah, suicide by Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So then Tyler makes a Rambo necklace out of his wife's ring, so you know this is the final encounter.
Yeah.
He makes a spear when he has 3 fucking guns.
Yes, he does. The spear again. The movie wanted certain things to happen.
Yeah,
but they didn't like do the work.
No,
where it's like he has to lose. He also, I have to note, before he finds the guy dead, he also falls on his ass again. He trips and falls in the woods. Sees the guy being eaten and runs away again. Even though he has the gun
again. Yes.
And then he aims for Bigfoot. Nothing happens, I believe. Or like Bigfoot, he runs again, and Bigfoot clotheslines him in the woods and holds him upside down and just bullies him. And then
really beats his ass.
Yeah, and then he like fires his gun, Bigfoot runs away.
Yeah.
I forget when that is to the spear making, but yes,
that's before it. The spear making is when, like, for the final encounter, he lures Bigfoot out to
He
Eli's
goes to the
campsite.
camp, yeah.
Eli's fucking trashy by leaning on the horn of the car. Like he honks the car horn until Bigfoot comes out, and then he fucking like he sees him coming up, like he sees Bigfoot's shadow on the other side of the tarp, so he stabs him through the tarp like fucking Polonius.
Yeah.
Like in Hamlet. Just
Bigfoot does not care.
no, he starts beating the holy hell
Right.
out of our
He
main
tries
man,
to stab
Tyler.
and then he runs away again. And they're trying to do like Predator, right? But again, in Predator, he didn't have a gun anymore. You know, like, or did he? I forget. But you know what my point, where it was
No,
like in
he didn't have a
Predators-
gun anymore.
Yeah. The idea is like, I've lost everything. I need to use the jungle. And so this guy makes some spears, and then he doesn't set up any traps.
Mm-mm.
He just waits behind a tarp and goes like, and then goes, oh shit, and runs.
It starts scrambling until he can get to his gun again.
Yeah.
And then shoots Bigfoot and then shoots a propane tank.
Well, first he gets in his car. He runs in the
this
car.
is when he rolls the car. Yeah.
And I thought, oh, he has a car trap. No. He's just scared and needs to get away.
He's just hiding in a car like I would. Like, oh
And
shit,
that's
oh shit.
Yeah, Bigfoot tips the car over. Then he drags his ass out. Bigfoot chokes him out. And then he manages to get a shot off.
Because for some reason, like, Bigfoot has him. He's just choking his ass, and then he throws him like pro wrestling. It's like, bro, you had him. Just, you know,
Right.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, there's
that
a
fight
moment
was yours
where,
to lose, man.
Yeah, there's a moment where you think it's like a hand-to-hand.
Mhm.
Where it's like, okay, now we're going to both fight it out. And he just shoots Bigfoot.
Yeah. Nope.
He does him
Scrambling for
dirty.
his gun. Yeah. Again, what was the point of the spear? You had multiple guns left.
Yeah, start with the guns.
Yes.
Shoot him through the tarp.
You saw
idiot.
him walking. Don't stab him. Fucking shoot him in his Bigfoot head.
Yeah. Yeah. Why didn't he do that? What the fuck, man?
Yeah. Problem solved.
And then he shoots
Fiance
Fiance
avenged.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And he says, "Burn, you son of a bitch," because he's Brody.
Sure
He
does.
He blows up Bigfoot.
A fully engulfed Bigfoot runs off into the woods. He has to put himself out, which is fun.
Yeah. Yeah. He
It's pretty
doesn't
rad.
feel good. It's not a good. It's a dirty victory where it's like you fucked up repeatedly until you lucked into getting a couple shots off at Bigfoot, but it feels
Yeah.
like a real. I don't. For a lack of a better comparison, he feels like a real like Rittenhouse. It's like a real Rittenhouse
Ugh.
moment where he like starts shit with Bigfoot and then he's like, oh no, and like has to like shoot him, and then it's like, yeah, he's gonna start a podcast about how Bigfoot's bad. Like, it's just like, you came to Bigfoot's house, you got your ass whooped, and then like when it wasn't fair enough, you shot Bigfoot. It's
Yeah.
just a cowardly victory.
Right. He did the Predator setup, and it
Yeah.
for no reason, he still had all of his guns. It immediately didn't work, so he ran for his guns anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like he's cosplaying as the ending of Predator. And then when it got too hard, he's like, okay, gun.
All right. Gun.
And he just typed in the cheat code, basically. He was like, okay, IDKFA, fuck it. I'm not going to play anymore. That's what it is.
I do
It's
appreciate
jackass.
yeah, fucking asshole. I do appreciate Chekhov's propane tanks though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, why not?
So
And
he wakes
at
up
this
in the
point,
hospital and gets recruited into the Avengers Initiative by Lance Henriksen. Sorry.
Yeah, I wrote at this point, Lance better fucking show up. And yeah, so he wakes up in the hospital and says, where am
Comes
I?
up out of the ground.
Yeah. But it was just very funny that he wakes up and goes, where am I? And I was like, I think that's self-evident, but all right. And then the nurse is like, you have to talk to this guy. And he says,
She
my
doesn't
name's
answer him. She
Jackson.
doesn't tell him where he is.
No, she doesn't, because he's in a fucking hospital.
Is he? We don't know where he is. I
You're
assume
right.
he's in their Avengers facility.
Oh, you're right, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's in the corporation.
Yeah, we don't know where he's at.
And then he gives a whole speech. He says, I've seen monsters too, which is, I guess, his qualifications. And then he's like, yo, so you just pissed it off. You
Yeah,
don't
you
work for me.
clowned your way around for fucking 3 days. Where you want to join our team?
Yep. And then it cuts to the credits and it says Tyler Laird and fucking Jackson Wells will return in the Monster Chronicles.
Hell yes.
On screen.
I immediately searched the Monster Chronicles. It doesn't exist yet.
It better
It
exist
needs
soon.
to. Make it happen.
I couldn't believe this ending.
I was so thrilled. What a thrilling ending.
Yeah. And like, what an inappropriate thing to do in your horror movie.
I was so excited. I was so happy that that's what
Yeah.
they did. What a bold decision.
It really is, because I think this is like, I'm glad this didn't happen too often, but this is one of the things I think Avengers broke in the brains of Hollywood. You don't have to announce your sequels. You just make a good movie and then make a sequel. Like that's how it used to be. And that's essentially what's happening here, is they're just saying like, we'll make a sequel. I don't think they will.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
But it hasn't happened at this point.
No, I don't think the Monster Chronicles is happening.
Wasn't enough demand for the Monster Chronicles, which is a shame.
Yeah. Anyway, any other thoughts on the movie?
Other than that, great art is never appreciated in its time.
Yeah. Yeah. This was fun enough.
Yeah.
Like, it has
I was
some
delighted.
dry moments,
There's
but...
some incredible acting choices in it. There's some this is a pretty rad movie all around.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So what did we learn about Bigfoot? Bigfoot facts.
I got a couple.
All right, I circled a big one. I'll repeat some old ones. I think listen, this is every single time. Bigfoot likes to watch.
Oh, yeah. Underlined.
Yeah. He
stalks this dude
constantly.
for so long. It's like Michael Myers out there.
Yeah, we also noted that Bigfoot is sneaky once, so we see that here. This is sort of new. We put Bigfoot hates fireworks for the movie exists.
Mm-hmm.
Clear that he hates fireworks because he hates fire. That's what we learned in this movie.
Yeah.
Some other ones we did is Bigfoot is the natural enemy of cars.
Yeah, cars. He hates cars.
Yep. Bigfoot is divorced. He goes after a newly engaged couple in this. Just throwing that out there.
New love enrages him.
We noted before that Bigfoots have bone or stick nests.
Yeah, he's got a bone nest. He for sure does.
We noted that Bigfoot hates tents.
He does.
Yep. They do the knocking pieces of wood together.
He's knocking.
In this.
He's knocking. When he's knocking, actually, Natalie says, it sounds like someone's rapping on a door, which I was like, what? Why are we speaking like Poe? And then Tyler says, there's no doors in the woods. Okay, cool. I'm glad there's nothing out here that somebody could be banging on, like a tree or a rock or the ground.
There's no doors, therefore the sound doesn't exist.
I hope Bigfoot eats your girlfriend and then beats the shit out of you a year later.
That's another thing we had. Bigfoot will eat and steal your girlfriend. We've noted that before.
He sure will.
That's happened in a lot.
For no reason.
Yep. Bigfoots will push trees on you. Bigfoots uses trees as a weapon. Yeah.
I like to think like he tomahawk dunked that tree. Like he ripped it straight up out of the ground and then slammed it into their campfire like a Soul Calibur move.
Yes. That's all right. That's all I have for the repeats. So what do you got for new stuff?
For new stuff, okay. He stacks rocks. We did say that, right?
Maybe.
Did we say that?
Yeah,
one?
we probably did.
Well, if we didn't, he stacks rocks in this. The knocking we got. He likes to watch. He hates liberated women. That's one for
does.
Natalie's out here camping with a man she's not married to.
You're right. All right, let me make sure we know that.
They're camping in sin, Dave.
They're right. They are.
Bigfoot can't handle that.
Bigfoot
hates cars. Bigfoot takes women's. Bigfoots have bones nests. Sometimes Bigfoots eats you. Did we have Bigfoots? Yeah, we did. Sometimes Bigfoot will eat you. Bigfoot's vulnerable to stealth attacks.
Yeah, that's true. I also put Bigfoot is bad. Bigfoot will gaslight you or bad for your mental health.
He'll prank you, yeah.
He'll prank you. I wrote Bigfoot has corporate sponsors, ? Because they're like that corporation.
Right,
I guess ultimately,
yeah. Maybe he's an employee.
Yeah. I think we did a version of Bigfoot is Pennywise. Have we done that yet?
I feel like we had something
we
similar.
Haven't. At least because I noted that Bigfoot can be trapped with Native American magic. which is something that can happen to Pennywise as well.
That's true. I don't know that we'd specifically learned that Bigfoot was vulnerable to magic yet.
Yeah.
That's important to keep track of. That's important to make a note of.
Yeah. I wrote Bigfoot. Sometimes Bigfoot will simply just watch you die of exposure. Like Bigfoot's his snake. Sometimes Bigfoot will just damage you a little bit and just let you die.
Sometimes Bigfoot's his jigsaw.
Yeah. Let's see. I wrote Bigfoot will choke you out. Bigfoot is susceptible to explosions.
Yes.
We know that.
Yeah, but not fatally.
Right. The last thing I wrote is Bigfoot is Thanos.
Explain.
Because they're the Avengers initiative.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, sometimes
right.
Bigfoot is Thanos.
Man, yeah, they're going to have to get a team of superhumans together, of metahumans, Earth's mightiest warriors.
Yeah, well...
One of whom is Tyler Laird.
Yeah. I'm going to put a question mark because we don't know. He might be more like a Loki. He might be he might be working for like
could be
Loch
an
Ness
Ultron
monster. Yeah.
We do know that he's created by aliens.
Yes. Yeah. So there's clearly a hierarchy. Like we're going to have to do these Mutant Chronicles or Monster Chronicles or whatever. Any more facts?
I won't say no to Mutant Chronicles. No, those were all the facts I had.
Nice. Well, it's time to be like Mulder. Let's talk about what Mulder would do in this one.
There are so many. First of all, the Easter Bunny story is just a story about Mulder as a kid.
You're right.
That's just
such a Mulder story.
Just a fucking Mulder. Like, he would interrogate his parents about that rabbit.
Yeah.
Show me it laying the eggs, Mom. Show me it laying the eggs.
I want to see it come out.
I want to
come out of the rabbit.
Nobody said that the bunny lays the chocolate eggs, Fox.
Yeah, it would be like a cold open of the couple.
Yeah.
Mulder would interview the guy at the hospital, and then Mulder would go into the woods with a gun and a single bottle of water and not tell anybody where he was going. And then they would find... The only difference is they would probably find Mulder 30 feet from his car with his leg broken, gun missing, in a ditch.
Yeah.
Which I guess they do find this guy at the side of the road at the end. So,
it would be pretty similar, yeah. Mulder wouldn't have quite as badass... Like, he wouldn't have a Chief Brody showdown, but, like...
No.
He definitely, like I have written down, too, like, he definitely would have drank his bottle of water within an hour. That's a total Mulder move.
He would, yes. You can see, like, how he dressed. He'd dress, like, cool.
Yeah.
He'd, like, have some sort of, like, leather jacket on in the woods.
The 20 square mile search area, that's a fucking extreme Mulder move. Just circling that huge area with a question mark, that's Mulder as hell.
Oh, yeah, that's a picture of Titty Sasquatch. That's
We're in here for Tit Squatch. Scully.
There's an evil corporation behind all this, which felt very X-Files too. Like the government or something is involved.
Private property. Yeah, that company.
Yeah.
He'd have some weird theory about their testing.
Yeah.
Either like they're logging or something and it's calling Bigfoot out, or like they created Bigfoot somehow, or they've disturbed some sort of curse. Like, Mulder would have a lot to say about those skulls hanging on the trees.
Oh, yeah. He would also follow this guy into the deep woods. That guy would end up getting hurt and dying. Like, that's...
Oh, yeah. Eli?
Because, everything Mulder touches...
They would meet that exact guy.
Yes, and he would meet that exact end. It would,
Yep.
The part where this is... where the guy hears the sound, thinks it's Bigfoot, and rushes it, and then trips... is almost exactly what Mulder does if he thinks an alien is near.
Yeah. I think he would do the same for Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah. Remember when he broke into the government facility by just running as fast as he could in one direction? And then he, in fact, trips? Yeah.
Trips on it.
This is... the Bigfoot is this guy's alien.
He sinks a boat looking for the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah. But this guy, so like Bigfoot stole his girlfriend the way aliens stole Mulder's sister, and all this guy wants is to beat up Bigfoot.
That's
like it's the same passion. Yeah.
He would definitely, the ass whipping he receives at the end of this, that's a Mulder ass whipping. He's received that ass whipping before.
Oh, yeah.
I think the Jersey Devil kicks his ass like that.
Yeah, kind of.
And she's Squatch adjacent.
Yeah. Mulder definitely gets an erection getting beat up by the naked Jersey Devil lady.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised he doesn't yell, "Ow, my erection," during the beating. Scully, my erection! She broke my erection!
Scully!
And yeah, like Mulder, this man is found lying on the side of the road by some dude.
Yep.
After starting a fire in the forest.
Yep. Just falls face down on a road in Washington State.
Yeah.
That's like a local legend among teens.
Yeah.
There's a stretch of highway you drive down with your headlights off, and Agent Mulder will appear.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Just stumbling out of the woods.
Just waving his badge around if he still has it.
Oh, man, that's long gone. Yeah. But yeah, this is so close to just a Mulder adventure.
It really is. Like, you could condense this into an X-Files episode easily.
Yeah, very easily.
I'm so excited for the Mulder section of our final episode.
Oh, yes.
Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh, man.
Because, I guess, spoilers, I've never seen that movie.
Have you not? I swear we watched it on a Friday night movie night.
I must not have been there because it occurred to me recently. If I did see it, I was so young that I couldn't tell you anything about it. I know the famous scene. I know the "go on, get out of here."
Oh, yeah.
But that's because I've seen it in other things.
Yeah, and I don't even think it's from that.
Yeah.
Like, I think even Harry and the Hendersons is, like, quoting it from something else. Anyway.
But that's the only thing I know about it, so...
Well, this will be exciting, Dave.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Because it's got the Predator in it, too.
It does, yeah. He plays the titular Harry.
Yeah.
And then once we finish that film, we will finally have enough facts about Bigfoot to destroy him.
Yeah, and I think we'll have to go through next episode all the Bigfoot facts and lay them down. What is like the definitive facts we can say about Bigfoot?
Yes.
And we'll go through. By the way, I have written down, Tom, 196 things that we have discovered.
That'll be exciting to review.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be its own episode. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
A lot of them are from single movies and stuff, so it's
I see. So we'll have to whittle them out. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll definitely, it's like, what are the most common things, you know?
The things that have multiple entries, I think, are the ones that we...
Yes, I think so too. Yeah, I've been putting the names of the movies by it, so it's like whichever one has the most movie names.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have,
that appears
for example,
the most often, yeah.
Yeah, random fact I wrote down is Bigfoot is about as fast as some bro on a bike. And that was in the movie Exists. We haven't confirmed that because only the movie Exists said that, you know?
Correct, yes.
So it's like stuff like that where it's like,
yeah,
you know.
We need to have the fact be verified by at least 2 appearances.
Right, and there's like multiple ones about Bigfoot and dog. There'll probably be some repeats here, you know.
Yeah, all be yeah.
Here's another one. Bigfoot has a weirdly human nose. From Abominable, I don't even remember what the fuck we're referring to there. I guess he has a weird guy nose.
That's but I'm glad we wrote it down.
Yeah,
that's important to have in the record. I'm very proud of us for keeping track of that detail, for preserving it.
Here's one. Here's 2 that I'm like, huh. Bigfoot's might toast bagels ?
Mm-hmm.
And then Bigfoot Gardens ? From Willow Creek.
Yeah.
I don't know why I wrote that down.
Bigfoot's a mystery. That's the whole point of doing this show, Dave, is to cut through all of the legend and get to the fact.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be fun. Any other thoughts?
No. I'm finished thinking.
All right. Big thank you to Bob Grenville.
Thank you so much.
We're almost done. Thank you so much for this. It's been a blast.
It has been.
Until next time, keep them in your heart.
Yeah.
In your life.
May your bone cauldrons be bubbly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice and bubbly and filled with rings, jewelry.
Yeah. Filled with jewelry. Slimy jewelry.
Yeah. All right.
Probably
I guess I'll
smells
plug...
like hot dogs, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it smells like old hot dogs.
Mhm.
I'll plug our Patreon, patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's where this was done through, where we have custom podcast tiers. For $5 a month, you can get a bunch of exclusive podcasts like Tom and Jeff Watch Batman, Fox Mulder is a Maniac, Star Trek The Next Futurama, Spiel Boys, Himboos, our Supernatural podcast. For a little more, you can watch movies with us every Friday night. We're probably going to watch a bunch of the movies we've covered.
This one
on this
definitely.
show. Yeah.
I
this
can't
is
wait
worth-
to show this to people.
Yeah, this will be fun. We got to watch this. We got to watch Monstrous.
Oh, yes. Oh,
yeah.
man.
Fuck. Back to back,
We gotta
baby.
we gotta spread our Squatch gospel so more people know. The more people know,
Spread
the
the
more people
seed.
can be protected against it.
It's true.
We also have a
That's
store.
true.
Head over to gamefullyunemployed.com. You can find a link to our Teespring store where you have all kinds of cool original artwork and designs by cool original artists like Michael Vincent Bramley, Starling Hodge, Justin Brown, and others. So check that out. Please rate and review our podcasts wherever you're listening, and check out our other show, Badical, Badical, also wherever you're listening.
Yes.
Watch out for them bone pits.
Watch out for if you see a bone pit. If it's not your bone pit, then it's somebody's.
Mm-hmm. Back
So,
away,
you know.
tell an adult,
Yeah.
and get high
Get high.
off the ground.
Oh, sure.
Mhm.
Obviously,
And high.
You know.
Get high
Yeah.
and high.
Yes. Get high off the ground, and then you can smoke
Mhm.
crack.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Later.
Bye.